Alright, hello guys, and welcome back to beautiful Planet Coaster with me, Spacefish. I'd like to welcome you all back to this awesome series, which I've always thought of as one of the best on my channel so far. I've always had incredible fun doing speed builds. I've had incredible fun playing Planet Coaster itself. And I think you guys had incredible fun watching these videos too. And yeah, so what do I say? I'm really looking forward to resuming the series. I hope you guys are looking forward to the resumption of this as well. Because, yeah, I mean, what do I say? I'm really hyped for it. I hope you guys are too. Now, we're kind of going to deviate from the way that this series originally did work, in the way that I'm finally gonna start my very own park. So playlist wise, I guess I'm kind of gonna split it up for you guys, so you guys can still kind of distinguish between career mode and our own park. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish career mode at some time. I just think that me personally, and I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I would kind of like sort of break from career mode, just because what always kind of annoyed me was that every few episodes or so we would change parks, which obviously is kind of the purpose of career mode, and that's totally fine for me. But as you guys know, I like to put a lot of work into my parks. I like to really polish every bit of them. And I know in the last episode I kind of ended up in a state where I would kind of just skim over a few things, because, you know, we're gonna leave the park like this episode anyways, and I don't know, like, it just never, like, at some point it just wasn't really that complete. I couldn't really build my very own park from the ground up, which is what I really want to do in this game. So that's exactly how we're gonna do it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because from my side, that kind of means more ability to be somewhat creative, to just polish things a lot more, to build a lot more detailed things that I stick more hours into. So very hopefully we're going to get some awesome creations from this. So without further ado, let's hop into play, and let's go for, you'll need to manage your money. Obviously challenge. Sandbox, I kind of fancy doing that as well at some point, just to kind of, I don't know, play without any constraints, I guess. But I like the idea of challenge, you know, I like the idea of actually micromanaging the park. I don't know, I've never been that much of the sandbox kind of guy. I really love micromanaging things, managing money, managing every single bit of my park to kind of succeed at the same time as actually being creative. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. There's a lot of new maps. There's a lot of new maps. Interesting. Sorry for that one, guys. So I don't quite know. It seems, I think there's like a few DLCs as well that I don't have yet. So I'm definitely going to catch up on those as well. Custom. Build in a custom environment. That's interesting. I think we're going to do a pre-built environment. I'm also thinking, guys, we will definitely not leave this just one park. Eventually, when we're done with one park, we'll definitely do another one. Like, I've got a ton of ideas. I definitely want to do a Western kind of theme park. I definitely want to do a sci-fi kind of park. I definitely want to do a sort of mixed park, which may be just the thing that we're starting with. And, oh, I've got a ton of ideas. Pirate theme and, oh, yeah. So, anyways, let's choose something. I think we're gonna go with Alpine. Let's do that. Difficulty. I mean, okay, so easy, hard, okay. Few items researched. Guess happiness stop. Okay. Fast. Average. So this... So harder, as always, guys, you kind of know that I don't like to punish myself when hating the game. Easy is too easy. It's always the case. Harder is too hard. I'm kind of unsure about these two. I mean, steadily and average kind of sounds. Let's do this. This sounds kind of like the norm. So we're gonna try the norm first, and if in the end we determine it was kind of too easy, we can always go a notch harder on the next park. All right. So let's start with this. Let's get going. I'm really hyped for this. I'll see you guys after the load. No, maybe not. Sorry guys, new computer. I still gotta get used to this instant load. Like, wow. Cool. Look at that. That looks great, doesn't it? Cool. Awesome. So, here's our little park entrance. Here's the first visitors that have got nothing to visit. And I'm actually not sure that we'll start with the speed builds this episode already, guys. I'm going to have to see, because I kind of want to introduce you guys back to all the management and, like, just everything in general, you know, like, I don't know. We'll see. Hello. Good to meet you. How are you doing? So, yeah. They can enter the park, but there's nowhere to go, so, let's probably change that. I'm just going to toggle pause for the time being. And let's see what kind of stuff we have. So I think, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I get like insanely creative, but we actually drop into a speed build. For the time being, I'm going to make this narrated though. So we're just going to have a quick entry, you know, kind of build the first few things, get some money going. And then we'll see. We'll just see how far we get this episode. And maybe we'll drop into the speed builds this episode. Maybe we will. And the next one. This is actually nice. This is really awesome. I love this touch. I've never seen that before. Have you guys seen that in one of my older episodes? Maybe I've just never paid attention. I love that. That's really awesome. And it looks great as well for a park entry. Okay, so let's see what we have. Blueprints, no. I mean blueprints, yeah, obviously. Toolkit, coasters. That's a lot of coasters already. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I should have made this hard after all. It's actually, track rights, a bunch of... I mean, maybe. You know? Oh. Haha. So that's just the DLCs. Okay, so let's keep it like this for the time being. I'm gonna see. I'm definitely gonna make sure to buy these DLCs as well, guys, because you know I love planning coasters. Why would I not buy the DLCs, right? But yeah, I'll definitely make sure to buy those. But for the time being, I think we'll be limited to these, which is not too bad. There's a bunch of nice stuff that we can build. We will have to start with rides though, because we're at 4K. So like, all this stuff is too expensive right now, anyways. So we will need basic rides. And we'll need a shop or two. We'll need a few bins, a few employees. These pre-built things, like maybe I'm going to use a small thing or two that I really like. But for the most part, you guys know me. Like, for all the new people coming to the channel right now, definitely make sure to check out my old videos. Because I pretty much built everything myself from the ground up. Like, every single small detail on everything I built, I've always done myself. So check it out. I hope you guys really enjoy those, and are looking forward to more of those speed builds, because I really do. And I just love this game in the way that I can just express myself and put a lot of creativity into everything. It's really awesome. So yeah, for the shops as well, we're mostly, or not at all, going to use these. We're going to do customs. So, we're in an Alpine setting. What I'm not quite sure about yet is if I want to keep this single theme, sort of, at least. Or if we want to actually get this somewhere specific. We also need a park name. So, I know there's not many of you dudes watching just yet. So maybe I will have to set this myself. But if you guys are watching here, and hear me say this, and have an idea, please let me know down below in the comments what kind of park name you would like to see. Obviously, it's kind of a bit hard, considering that we don't really even know if there's going to be one theme or multiple just yet. But we'll see. We'll see. So, I'm gonna have to find myself a way back into this game. So paths, okay. We will stick with this for the time being. And I think this up front will definitely be sort of like an entrance area for people. So I kind of want to make sure to build something over here. So this will all... Oh god. That was like the wrong button already. This is kind of annoying. I guess we will keep the entrance to this width for the time being. I don't want to though. Was there not a way to exchange entrances? See, this is where I already get to like see how long I've not been playing this game. I need to actually find things again. So this is shops and facility. Well, which Vista Point. Vista Point is pretty new, isn't it? Park entrance gate. Angle snap. Park entrances. Tags. Okay. Oh, you can actually add your own tags. That's nice. Doesn't look like we can define the width of that thing. So you can probably add a few more later on. I'm just gonna go on and make this kind of a wider path anyways. Because I think what we'll probably end up doing in the long run is just adding a few more entrances here and then just combining them all into like one big path. So let's go with like 6 meters for the time being. I think that's pretty fine. And then kind of make a little path here. So I'm gonna leave a bit of space. Just sort of like this. And then we will... I think we will actually... Let's say we will drop into a little speed build here, alright guys? I said I'm not sure, but let's do it. I think that way we can get a few first things done. Maybe not like all the scenery and whatever, but I kind of want to get a few things done with you guys. So we'll drop into a speed build, and I'll see you guys once I'm done.
I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Come get lost with me. 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 Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling.
Alright guys, and welcome back from the speed build. So, yeah, here's our first few rides. I'm gonna actually, hit play again. So you can finally, hopefully, get our first few guests into the park. As you can see, I've built quite a bunch. Definitely nothing that I could have built outside of a speed build. Definitely nothing very incredible for scenery yet. That's all still to come. I mean, obviously. But yeah, so I've kind of started this path here, right? And I just want to kind of share my basic thoughts for the park with you guys. Oh, here come our first few visitors. Do we actually have an entry fee to the park itself? Apparently we don't. Let's set this to 3 and this to 1. See if that works for them. I hope so. Gotta make some money after all, right? But yeah, so my train of thought, once we've actually welcomed our first few visitors into the park, see. No! Why? Oh, okay, pause? The standard ticket is way overpriced. Let's keep it at 0 for the time being, because we don't have that many rides, I guess. So, our first visitors. Hey, awesome. Ooh, free entry, nice. So these guys are happy, which is great. Park rating's going up. Oh, here come more. Awesome, more and more and more. Cool. So, that's our first few guests in the park. So my train of thought is kind of that over here we kind of have an entrance building. Over here I do want to make some sort of big plaza. It's kind of an entrance area to the park. I've put an employee building over here already, which I'm not actually sure if we need that right now or no. Maybe. I'm really not sure, honestly. I've not been playing this in a while, so if you guys do know, let me know down below in the comments. I would always love some extra information. But yeah, so this is going to be some big plaza eventually. Not just yet, obviously, because we're pretty damn low on money. But we will do just that with this plaza. Well, make this a plaza at the very least. So I just put a few benches and bins and stuff over here for the time being. Now, as this is an Alpine setting, I kind of cornered all this off with like some forest already, which I will definitely expand on. And I've built this first little area, which I just built a little carousel into, and like, what's this, like teacups. So, well, one a bit more exciting ride, one that's a little less exciting, but kind of fits the flair that I want to go with the area. So, yeah, this is gonna kind of be more Alpine, well, style first few rides, which hopefully will fit in just fine. And hopefully will also get us some money. Speaking of money, as you guys can see, we're already pretty low on that. We are going to need a janitor, though, so we will employ one. Here he goes. Hello, buddy. Oh. And we will need a mechanic, most definitely. Why do I put them all over here when everything else is up there? A vendor. Wait, do the shops not have vendors with them anymore? They do. Now, why would I employ an extra vendor? Huh. I'm not quite sure. I will have to look into that, because I'm pretty sure vendors never used to be a thing before. Security is pretty new as well, I think. Criminals and crime too. Interesting. But I think we will hire one entertainer. Just gonna be a king coaster. I just love this character. Hello, bye. Cool. And let's see where these guys go. But yeah, other than that, as you guys may or may not have seen, I've actually had to take up a loan already. 3k for a start. I will probably actually lower this to $100 a month, just to make sure we don't go like super bankrupt or anything. But yeah, like, just to be able to place at least a second ride, a few shops, and some trees, we actually needed that already. So, well, how to do that? Now, where did that family go? Are they like, oh, they bought food, I see, or milkshakes rather. Interesting. So I saw there's a bunch of new stuff like vending machines and whatever. I actually considered placing vending machines here just for the start while we don't have that many customers. But I sort of decided against it because I wanted to have like some proper food shops, if that makes sense. I'm going to have a look into what's the actual use of those though, just to make sure. Yay, it's free. Oh yeah, free toilets. There you go, guys. So, yeah, hopefully we're going to get more visitors. Hopefully we're going to start making some decent money. We're not having many visitors right now. I'm thinking we could probably invest into marketing as well. Research too. Research costs money as well, though, and we don't have any of that. Marketing campaign. I really want to at least do a print. What are these rides kind of made for? Can I see testing, finances, prestige? I mean, I kind of want to see what kind of people these rides cater to. Huh. Oh yeah, this mechanic as well. Reviving classic. Yeah, okay. Operations. Minimum half load, maintenance, inspection. Okay. I'm not sure there's a way to kind of see the target audience of a ride here. I mean, we do have these indicators here with excitement and whatever. But I don't see anything about like which people actually want to go to which rides. Now the question is, do we just rely on word of mouth or do we actually do some advertising? I kind of want to do advertising. But we kind of don't have any money either, which is an issue. We could take on the loan, which this would not be much interest, but it would be a lot of money to repay. I'm gonna take on another one, just because we really kind of need to minimize the amount we pay, and we're gonna go and do some advertising. So. Families, adults, group of teenagers. I think we should do families. And we should probably do teenagers too. Let's try that, see how well it does for our park. It's a marketing bonus of 2, which is pretty low. But let's hope that this helps us out. Because otherwise we're going to be closing down pretty quickly. I mean, I've got to admit, these are not the most exciting rides. But after all, I kind of want to have everything fit into the scenery too. What may be an issue too is the low scenery ratings of the rides. Like this one's a bit better, I think. I think we're at 46% there already. But this one has 24 actually. So we can actually boost that by quite a lot. But yeah, I think this is kind of a good start to the series for the time being. Next episode will definitely take care of improving the scenery so these rides actually get some customers. We get into the green, hopefully. I think that's like the bare minimum requirement for this park for a start. For the time being, guys, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to us actually building our own park. I hope you're crossing your fingers as well that I don't go bankrupt on the first, or on the second episode, but still kind of at the very start, you know. Fingers crossed, please no. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, please go ahead and leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel and want to stay tuned for future episodes, and want to see some more speed builds, which, as I said before, if you're new to the channel, check out my old videos for kind of a reference of how I usually do these. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, want to see more of these, as always, hit that subscribe button, please, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date on any future episodes. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!